What's up, everybody? It's your boy Teezy the Barber bringing you another haircut tutorial. This one's a ball fade on my boy Dougie Fresh. I'm going to apologize right now for all the sneezing and sniffling and whatnot in the video. I am sick, but I am still getting to it. Still grinding, still working, still bringing out these tutorials. So this one's a ball fade, Dougie Fresh. Let's go. Alright, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another tutorial. This one's a bald fade on my boy Douglas. Shout out to my man Dougie Fresh for letting me do my thing. So we're gonna start the balding process with my wall detailers. We're gonna do a mid bald fade, so I'm gonna go right up to the occipital, follow it around, or actually above the occipital, sorry. Apparently I went higher. So we're gonna take that side up, match it up with the back. The wall, I like the wall detailers because they get it close enough for my shavers to where my shavers don't have to work a whole lot. It gets it down pretty far, but they're not zero gap. They're close, but they're not gapped, you know, super tight. I like to have my trimmers to where I can use them on anybody and not have to worry about them cutting or grabbing or biting. Shouldn't be leaving people with permanent hairlines, man. Just gonna take this right above his occipital right here. Use that brush to knock some of that hair out of there so you can see what you're doing. So the trick to a bald fade is keeping everything, you know, clean and straight, like symmetrical. So you want to have everything even on both sides, and that's the secret to a bald fade, to me, in my opinion. That's what gives a good bald fade, is when everything just kind of seamlessly blends. Still getting over my cold, man, but you know what I'm saying, no days off, so we still grinding. Okay, so now we have all the hair gone off there with the detailers. Now I bald out last, usually, just because I like to leave that stubble to blend into, and then I knock out the stubble later with the shaver. So dust my man off. Like I said, I keep everything clean. I like my workspace clean. So this week, I think I'm going to do my review of the Andis double magnets versus single magnets. So right here, we're going to start with the, I believe, number 2. Yeah, number 2 guard closed. That's where we're going to knock the bulk of the hair down on top. He wears the number 2 on top, so 2 guard closed. Against the grain, knock everything down. It's been a minute since my man got his haircut, so it's pretty long. So with this, you want to make sure, you know, it's not always straight up and down. Sometimes you got to go to angles to get all the hair knocked down. So you want to make sure you follow the path of the hair and go against the grain. Sometimes you might need to come sideways like that. Sometimes you need to go straight up and down. got a little cowlick on the front too, so I gotta make sure I get all that. Like I said, the biggest part is brushing that hair out so you can see what you actually have left. And going against the grain, like I said, big focus is making sure you're constantly adjusting to which way the hair is growing. His hair is kind of weird, so you gotta kind of go. You can see me hit that frontal at an angle, trying to get that cowlick knocked down. I hate cowlicks on hairlines, man, but I like using these models that aren't perfect heads and with perfect hair. This is really what walks in the shop, you know what I'm saying? So broke out the air on my man. Really want to get an air compressor system like Headlines has, just because I like blowing it off more than I like dusting it off. So, all right. So right now, I'm gonna go to no guard open. I forgot to say I am using my Oster Fast Feeds. I do have the ceramic blade on there, which means it's zero gapped perfectly. It's amazing. I'm gonna do a video on how to change out that ceramic blade and which one to buy and how to get it set perfect. Also need to do a review on the wall. I mean damn, I can't even think today. On the Oster Fast Feeds. I just got them like 3 months ago, and oh my gosh, I was missing out, yo. Especially with the double magnets. Whew, I'm tired, man. All this grinding. Yeah, with these double magnets on this fast feed are amazing. So right here I'm switching to my zero guard. My Andis zero guard. That's the 1/16. We're gonna go closed on this one. These guidelines, I'm setting them pretty high up. On my bald phase, I set pretty big guidelines. I mean, you can see what I set with that open blade. I say that's about an inch and a half on that open, that no guard open. And then we're going about another inch with the zero. Now we're changing out that. I want to get that no turn. That no turn is clutch. Alright, number one guard open. My man wanted a shout out. So check my man out. Alright, yeah. So this is the number one open. Start with that, blend that into the two on top. Still gonna have that line at the bottom, but we're gonna knock that out later with our 1 and our 0 open. Like I said, one open right here, and you guys can see how his hair grows down right here, but then up top it starts to turn. So I got my arm in the way there. So you see I'm coming at an angle because of the way his hair grows. Again, sorry about my arm in the way. Like I said, I'll get used to it. Damn, son, I can't stop yawning. My man's yawning in the video too. So going against the grain. Now we're gonna close the one guard. Start knocking out that bottom line that we still had, that dark mark. Take it up a little bit though. And as you guys can tell, how I do my bald phases, I do one side turn and do the other side I do them at the same time, all the way around. I'm still learning how to do one whole side of the head and then match it to the other side. That's crazy to me. So I do them all together right now. So we're still using that one guard. So on his crown, his hair grows a little different. It like splits almost. So now we're just opening and closing the one guard, trying to get everything blended in. Just playing with that lever, just trying to knock out those lines. Nothing crazy, but just trying to get them, you know, blended in. Like, so you see what I'm saying on the back of his head, how it starts to grow in a whirl. You gotta come at an angle. I can't stop yelling. Come at an angle with that one. It blends it a lot better. You know, if you would just go straight up, you'd be going across the grain, not against the grain. So, still playing with that lever. You see right here, I'm going open, just re-knocking out here. You know, with these fast feeds, the cutting strokes on them are slower, so sometimes they miss hairs if you try to go too fast. Now we got closed. Open about halfway, probably right there. Open again, all the way up. So you guys can see I'm playing with that lever, just trying to get those dark spots knocked out. That's the hardest part on his head, is trying to get the dark spots, because his hair grows in different directions. So trying to get those dark imperfections out is a pain. Now we're going to the 0 guard. Open. And trying to blend that one closed into the 0 open. The 0 guard open. Now we're gonna go to no guard, open and close. We're gonna play with that lever, try to knock that bottom light right there out. So on this one, I stretch the skin just because it's a little bit easier to cut for me. I tend to stretch the skin on that bottom line. For me, it makes it easier to knock out the line between the trimmers and the fast feeds closed with that ceramic blade on them. If you guys have any haircuts you guys want to see me do, comment below. Let me know what you guys want to see me do. Give me some challenges. I'm up for almost anything. Let me know. So on his front area right here, you can tell it's like I said, it grows a little different. So just playing with that lever, stretching the skin, trying to knock that line out. You can see it starting to come through. So you can see it's knocked out pretty well. Now we're just gonna start moving around the head, doing the same thing. Trying to get rid of this flu, man. This stuff's no joke. I do want to do a giveaway soon too. I think when I hit 50 subscribers, or no, 100 subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna do a clipper giveaway. So share this, smash the subscribe button. Try to get you some clippers, yo. So right here I had closed the clipper and then kind of moved that line up a little bit to match the other side, and then I started opening the lever slowly and just start blending it up. Alright, so we got all that knocked down. Now we're going to grab the zero guard and just detail a little bit, open and close the lever. Just try to knock some of that bulk out again. I mean, not the bulk, sorry. Try to knock out any demarcations or dark spots we see. Right here we're just going to detail with the no guard open, just more detail with that ball fade, trying to get them details in there. Just really want that joint blurry. We went back, right now we're going back with the detailers. Going back with the detailers, just knocking out that bottom line that we set with the trimmers the first time. Just flicking that line out. Now we're switching to the Wall 5-star shavers. These things are beasts. They blast through hair. It's crazy. Now I will say a trick with these, with fades and like, you know, trying to blur out that fade line from baby smooth skin to stubble. If you go with the grain of the hair, you can knock that stubble down to where it really blends out that line crazy. Like going against the grain like I'm doing right now gets it to where it's just that baby smooth, you know, close as you can get it kind of thing. But if you go with the grain, and you guys will see me do that after I get it, I've usually balled out all the way, like ball up about halfway up to the occipital, and then actually right to the occipital. And right here you see me going with the grain. What that does is it really just blends out that little stubble line that a lot of guys have a hard time getting out. Stretch the skin, go with the grain. It really gives it that look of truly blended, and it allows you to get the base of the bald fade as close as you can, because that's what people want, is a bald fade, you know. Just now we hit the side of the face real here. It's looking mighty fine. Mighty fine. Alright, so now we're going to start the shave process using the razor. For some reason I didn't record when I lined them up with the detailers, but we got the line in there pretty well. Now we're just going to go back over it. And you can still see kind of some of his calyx a little bit in the front. Kind of lay the hair down a little bit. Like I said, I use a good amount of shave gel on mine. Shout out Bazio for the shave gel. As I stretch that skin real well, go right up to the line. Right up to the line, get that line nice and crispy. Get all those little stubble hairs. You'd be surprised how much hair is on people's foreheads that you can clean up and really make that line pop. So these are the little details you add into the fade to make it extra clean. Create that box in the front, on the other side right there. Now on the front right here, if you notice that their hair grows in the opposite direction, go the opposite direction. You know, go against the grain with the razor. Don't be afraid to get that thing clean, you know. So his hair, like I said, that calyx in the front, his hair grows crazy on his hairline. So had to go against the grain sideways on his forehead just to get that line even cleaner. So man giggles a lot and talks a lot. So it's a good dude though. He likes a little bit of a point right there, so I kind of go a little bit of against the grain, clean up anything the shavers missed on the sides right there. So we got it clean in there. And then my man is a stickler about his eyebrows, so I touch up his eyebrows too with the razor. Nothing crazy, just kind of shape the peach fuzz a little bit around the bulk of the hair. Kind of square off that front real quick and then just kind of shape around them. Nothing crazy. Eyebrows are a good service to add, guys. If you guys don't do them, you guys need to. It's a good little service to add. A lot of dudes is paying attention to their eyebrows now, so. Put the alcohol on him. Well, I mean, I use bay rum, but put that bay rum aftershave on him. Brush all that hair down a little bit. Get them cheeks. Call it good. This is the finished product. I had the camera on the other side, so the lighting in the back is kind of offsetting it a little bit, so it's gonna get dark here in a second as soon as he sits up and I move him. The camera picks up the light. I don't know what I was doing with my camera. I was adjusting, so watch. It's gonna pick up the light in the background as soon as I spin him. Boom. You see how it got darker? So. Thanks for watching. If you guys liked the video, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one.